Okay, let's say you're thinking on doing a Christmas card and you want to do candy canes. So I drew these candy canes in. I might do this one and then these other two off camera. But my main goal today is to bring these candy canes to life. I could just paint, do watercolor red right here. The red and the white will pop. But how do you bring a reflection in? How do, as I said, make these candy canes come alive? To start with, get yourself some masking fluid. If you're a watercolor artist, I suggest having this in your watercolor kit. Masking fluid, and the way to apply masking fluid is with a straw. Never, ever, ever use a brush. You ruin your brushes. So go to McDonald's. I like the McDonald's straws. Cut the straw to a point like that, and you've got all sorts of control with this point here. And what I'm going to do is lay in some masking fluid, just little lines, which I'll show you here coming up, and that's going to bring this to life. So I'll be back. Okay, before I apply the masking fluid, I suggest if you're going to do Christmas cards, get yourself some Bristol board. Bristol board, in my mind, really works better than just a 140-pound cold press, but that's a preference. I'm doing this on Bristol board. Okay, we get the masking fluid, and you dip your straw in the masking fluid like so, and these are what I call reflection lines. Let me zero in on that. That line's a little crooked, but anyhow, this is what I'm doing with the straw. Let me do one more up here. Bring it down. Oops, that's a blob. I'll take care of that later. Now, a little trick with masking fluid. Again, let me zero in on this. See, I did a blob. You don't want to wipe that up right away. I have found that if you do that, sometimes it screws things up. So I'm just taking, this is a napkin. I use that for blotting. And I'm just blotting this up, and I'm going to let this dry, totally dry, then you wipe it off. If you wipe it off now while it's wet, that screws things up. So I'll be back. All right, on my palette, let's see, I've got Fire Engine Red, and I'm using that. So while this is drying, we will just lay in some red. I'm laying it in pretty thick here. Now I keep a napkin off to the side to blot. So we'll go like so. And I'm not going to do all of this on camera, because once you've done one, you basically, just follow along and keep doing it. So I'll do one more. And then off camera, I'll lay in all this red. And just show you what this masking fluid does. I went outside the line there. So we'll make it a little thicker. Okay. So that's what I do. I'm going to go all the way around. Okay, now it's time to, we haven't peeled the masking fluid off yet. We're going to do a shadow. That's going to bring this to life also. So I have got, what do I got? I've got permanent rose, and cobalt blue. That makes a nice shadow. Now you could use burnt sienna, ultramarine blue to make a gray, but we're just going to use a nice, kind of a light shadow. So here we go. Let's get that over like so. So you get the idea. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I'm still putting in the shadow. And again, it's just a light, real light mixture of cobalt blue and permanent rose. Now I didn't run this shadow over the red, because that screws it up if you do that. So I think, so that kind of brings it to life. Now we're going to let this dry completely, and then I'm going to scrape off the masking fluid, and that's going to really bring it to life. Okay, while this is drying, let's put in the shadows. We'll use more cobalt blue to make the shadow. So let's just see what we got here. All right, now I'm just dropping in some water. Let's see, there we go. That's kind of fun. Let's drop just a little bit of red into it. And then we bring the shadow. This, of course, is a hill here. The shadow coming up over the hill. And I'm not going to do all these. I'll do the rest of these shadows off camera. All right, I dropped a little red in, little permanent rose. That's kind of fun. Let's see, do I like that? Went outside the line there. Okay, we're going to pick this up and let it run. Okay. Oh, get that in the camera. There we go. I'll do the rest of the shadows off camera. Okay, now I'm dropping in just plain cobalt blue, real light, just to kind of give the give the snow effect. I've got to highlight this this hill here. So we'll just kind of go like so. Knowing when to quit. I think we've got the good snow effect. I'll be back. I might drop in a little trees. This is getting a little long. I might drop in a little pine trees back here. Okay, to highlight the snowbank here, I've got sap green and burnt sienna, and we're just going to drop in. Let's see, where am I here? Let's drop in We'll drop in a pine tree. Like I said, we gotta accentuate this this snowbank here, like so. And let's see, we don't want these trees to be the same height. And let's see, one right here. Then we'll come back and I'll peel all this masking fluid off. And that's going to really bring it to life. Okay, I'll be back. All right, now it's time to peel off the highlights here from the masking fluid, and then we're going to call it a day. I'm using this, this picks up masking fluid very well. I forget the name of it, but let me keep going here. But let's say, where am I? This blob here is too big. You can always come in. You can always narrow it down. And this one, narrow it down. Like so. Okay, that's it. This is how you bring these candy canes to life. So I'm doing this, well, Thanksgiving is coming. I want to get this uploaded. So all you folks out there who want to do Christmas cards, use your masking fluid. And when you do, always use a straw. So have a wonderful day. Have a great Thanksgiving. Christmas is coming up, so have a very, very Merry Christmas.